Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be showing you how to crochet a simple granny square. There might be a lot of videos out there on how to crochet a simple granny square, but this is going to be one of my upcoming projects, so I just wanted to show you how I crochet a simple granny square. And I have already gotten a few already made. I have this blue one, 2 whites, and 1 gray. And I will be doing another one, and it's gonna be the blue one. So yeah, let's begin. So for this project today, you are going to be needing a 5.5mm crocheting hook, we're going to need scissors, and then a yarn needle. And then you're going to be needing a blue yarn. So I got this at Joann. The color is Premium Peacock, and I got this on clearance for $1.97. That was a huge buy. I liked that. I got actually 3 more of these and a couple of other yarns that were on sale on clearance. So yeah, this is the type of yarn that I'm going to be using. This is medium 4. And it's 100% acrylic. Okay, so to start off on the square, I am going to be making a magic circle. Oh, before we start, if you guys are wondering what I'm wearing on my hands, these are stress relief gloves for crocheters, knitters, and on the package it said for keyboardists. I got this at Joann also. It's a Lion brand stress relief gloves. I have carpal tunnel and sometimes tendinitis, so today my left hand specifically is hurting in this area, so I am wearing these while I crochet this video. I did not want anything to stop me to film this video and to crochet today, so I am wearing my stress relief gloves. I will put a link down below in the description box for you guys if you guys have the same problem. You are a crocheter or a knitter and you have carpal tunnel and tendinitis like I do, one of the two, or your hands just hurt after a while when you start to crochet. Okay, let's jump back to how I'm going to be making a magic circle. Okay, so for a magic circle, it's not really beginner friendly. You have to practice and practice and practice until you get the hang of a magic circle, and recently I have been into the magic circle. So this is how I make a magic circle, and this is how anyone will make a magic circle. So I will wrap this around the yarn. I'll wrap the yarn around my fingers like so, and then you take your crochet hook and then you grab the yarn, this yarn right here, and put it underneath like so. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of make the circle a little bit smaller so it will be a little bit easier to deal with along the way as you're making your foundation circle. So once you've made the magic circle, you're going to be chaining 2, so 1 and 2, and this will act as a double crochet. And then I'm going to yarn over, and then I will do one more double crochet, and then after that I will chain 2, 1, 2, and that is going to count as a corner. So then you're going to double crochet, there is 1 double crochet, and then you're going to do it once more, and then you are going to chain 2, and that's going to be another corner, and then you're going to double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet again. So we're making a square in this magic circle as our foundation, in our foundation circle, the magic circle. And then we're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to do one more set of 2 double crochets. Okay, and then at this point I will just tighten up the circle. I'll just tug the tail and just tighten up the magic circle, and then I will be chaining 2, and then I will just connect this with a slip stitch. There you go. And that is the first round of our granny square. Okay, so after you do a slip stitch at the second chain from the first double crochet, you're going to chain 2, so 1, 2, and that is going to act as a double crochet, and then I'm going to double crochet in the next stitch, and then double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets in this corner space of the chain 2 space, and then you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have a total of 5 double crochets on this side already. And then I'm going to chain 2, and that's going to act as the next corner for the second round. And then you're going to want to double crochet 2 more times in this chain 2 space, and then in this stitch right here you're going to do a double crochet, and then here we're going to do another double crochet, and then right here we're going to do another double crochet. And then right here we're going to do another double crochet. And then on this side you're going to have a total of 5 double crochets right now, and then when you're going to put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space right here, you should have a total of 7 double crochets as one side, one row. And then we're going to chain 2, that's going to be our corner, and then we're going to put in 2 more double crochets in that chain 2 space. And you're just gonna keep doing this all the way around. So I will stop the video and come back, and then I will show you how to slip stitch, and then I'll go on to the 3rd row. Okay, so I am back, and I decided to show you how to finish up here in this last chain 2 space at the corner. So you're just going to double crochet twice inside the chain 2 space, and then you're going to chain 2 for the corner for the 2nd round, and then you're just going to do 2 more double crochet in that same space. And then in the chain 2 that we had chained the first time, the starting point of our 2nd round, you're just going to count the chains, and in the 2nd chain you're going to slip stitch. And then there you go. So you're done with the 2nd round, and it should be looking like this. And you should have a total of 7 all the way around. You can go ahead and count it. You should have 7 all the way around. And then we are going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did on the 2nd round on the 3rd round. So you're just going to put 1 double crochet in every stitch. That's all we're doing. This granny square is very, very beginner friendly. It was just the magic circle. Isn't really beginner friendly. Okay, and then you're going to do the exact same thing that you did here into this round. Just going to put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then going to chain 2, and then 2 double crochets again in the chain 2 space. And then in this stitch here, you're going to put a double crochet there. Like so. Okay. Then once you reach the end here, you're going to do the same thing we did here. Put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets. Okay, so you just do that all the way around, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You should have 12 all the way across, all the way around on 4 sides. So I'm going to stop the video and I will come back and I'll show you how to do this last corner, and then we'll start on the 4th round. Okay, so I am back and I am at this last chain 2 space. So I'm going to double crochet 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then chain 2 for the corner, and then another 2 2 double crochets in the same space, and then I'm just going to continue along and adding these last 2 double crochets. Then I'm gonna slip stitch in the top stitch right here. Then you should have 12 across on each sides for the 3rd row. So now we're gonna start on the 4th row. So you're gonna do what you've been doing, and that's chaining 2, 1, 2. And that always acts as your double crochet in this row. So then we're going to continue on. So by this point you should already kind of get the hang of it and the gist of it. So I will stop the video, finish the 4th row off camera, and then I will show you how I do a border. So right here you can see there is a little border up top. That's just a single crochet, but I'll show you how I do it. Okay? So I am back, and before I finish off the 4th round, the last and final 4th round, you should have 17 stitches all the way across for the 4th round. Okay, so I'm going to do the corner here and chain 2, and then do another set of 2 double crochets in the corner space here, and then I'll just continue on where we had began to do the row here. Okay. Oops. Okay, then once you're done, just do what you've been doing and do a slip stitch on the top, on the 2nd chain on the 1st double crochet, and this is what it should look like. You can not do a border. You can just keep it like this and make a bunch of squares if you're gonna make a blanket. I'm making a pretty good size blanket, so I need a bunch of squares. But to make it a little bit fancier for each square individually, I am doing a border. You can just wait, like I said, you can just wait and then do a border last, but I want to do a little mini border on all of them. So then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to chain 1 in every stitch. So you just put your hook through and then grab your yarn from behind and then pull through 2 loops. That's how you do a single crochet. This is, you should breeze through this very quickly. Single crochet is very easy. Okay. And then when you get to the, once you get to the corner, you just do 3 single crochets in the chain 2 space in the corner. And then you just do this all the way across. So I am going to stop the video and then I'll meet you back in the second chain 2 space and I'll show you how to do the corner. Okay, so I am back and I will do the 3 single crochets in the chain 2 space, and you're just going to continue that all the way around. Okay, so I will stop, then I will meet you back at the very last chain 2 space, and then I will show you how to fasten off. Okay, so I am back and I'm going to do the last chain 2 space with you guys. So just do 3 single crochets and then just finish off this side. Okay, so once you are at the end here, this is going to be the chain 1 that you had changed in the beginning, and that acts as the single crochet. So we're just going to slip stitch in there, and then I'm just going to pull my yarn through the loop again. I always like to do that twice. And then just take your scissors and snip off a good amount of a tail, of yarn for the tail. And there you go. And if you notice that it's kind of bunching up a little bit, you can easily just block the squares. And how to block it, you just wet the, you can either wet the square or steam the square. I would recommend to just wet it and take safety pins and pin this to a towel or a kitchen dishcloth, an old one, and just stretch it out as you go. If you guys want to see how to block a square or a type of crocheted item, please comment down below and tell me if you want to see that. So then now we are going to take our yarn needle and we're going to sew in the tail for this side. So this is what I've been doing, and sorry if you've been hearing me sniffle in this video. Recently I got sick and I am just recovering. So sorry in advance if you, well, it's kind of a late sorry, but sorry if you've been hearing me sniffle. So then I'm just going to go into this top stitch right here and then go through the single crochet and stop right there, and then sew in the ends. And then what I like to do is I like to do it a second time to make sure it's secure so that it doesn't unravel while you wash it. You can do this aimlessly, but I like to do it like this because my OCD-ness wants it like that. Okay, so then you just snip off the end there, and then don't forget your tail here from the foundation circle, and then there you go. it is done. I hope you liked this video. Everything that I used in this video will be in the description box down below. And please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you can make sure you don't miss any of my videos. Bye.